Hello, and welcome to Ben's Big Biology Book Class. Today, we will be learning all about nerve cells, aka the things we lose after we take standardized testing for 4 hours straight. We'll start with the structure of the cell and the organelles inside of it. Here's an image of a nerve cell, which contains all the normal organelles found in animal cells, along with a few specialized ones. A majority of organelles in the cell are found in a jelly-like substance called the cytoplasm. One organelle is the nucleus, which controls all the functions of the cell. Inside of this organelle, you can find the nucleolus, which is the DNA that holds the blueprints for the cell. Another are ribosomes, which create proteins that can be used in the cell. The endoplasmic reticulum moves things around the cytoplasm and creates both lipids and proteins. The Golgi body takes the various materials in the cell and packages them to be shipped either around or outside the cell. Lysosomes act like janitors in a cell, breaking down and expelling waste. The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell, creating energy by breaking down food. Some organelles are exclusive to the nerve cell, such as the axon, which transmits electrical signals from the cell body. Another is the dendrites, which branch out from the nerve cell and receive signals from other nerve cells. The neuronal membrane is basically a fancy word for the cell membrane. This structure is selectively permeable and monitors what enters and exits the cell. In order for a nerve cell to survive, it needs to convert glucose into energy that it can use to power its functions, and it requires oxygen and water to do this process. This process is called cellular respiration. This is performed when the cell absorbs the necessary ingredients through the neuronal membrane, where they are then brought to the mitochondria through the cytoplasm. The mitochondria then converts the glucose into another form of energy that the cell can use to perform its functions. Cells also need to keep themselves clean, which is the job of lysosomes, which break down and send unwanted waste out of the cell. The nerve cell is very important in animals because it tells the cells around it what to do and how to move. Nerve cells send out electric signals to the other cells around them to tell them whether they should be moving or if they need to perform a certain function. If animals didn't have nerve cells, they wouldn't be able to move around and do the things they need to do in order to keep themselves and their cells healthy. Even though nerve cells are super important for our well-being, we're only born with a certain amount of them. When we're developing, our nerve cells form in a section of our brain that is rich in concentrations of neural precursor cells. After they develop in this area, they move to the section of the brain where they do their work. Some cells die during this migration, and other nerve cells die even after they fully developed and migrated, due to their host putting too much stress upon them by doing things such as heavy drinking or hard drugs. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. I hope you enjoyed learning about nerve cells. And remember to don't do drugs and stay in school.